about 1967, T&K Farms was formed between my dad Tony and my uncle Kay. And then it went on like that for the next 20 years and then 25 years, and then Kevin and I returned back to the farm after completing college, and then 6 years later Dan came back to the farm, and currently it's the three of us that takes care of the farm now. And Kyle came back 5 years ago, and he's shown a great interest in the farm, and so we're hoping that he'll be the next generation of Miyasakos to run the farm.
The size of the farm is it's roughly just under 2,000 acres, and we raise a variability of about 6 crops, starting with the onions being our main crop because we have our onion packing shed that we run it through. But and then we raise sugar beets, alfalfa seed, corn seed, wheat, and bean seed.
If you had to pick any one of your commodities that you grow that's your favorite, what would it be?
I do grow. I like to grow onions. It's just a challenge to grow those every year. It's a different. It's a different ball game. Every year, seems like we start from scratch, and depending on what Mother Nature throws at us, we have to adjust accordingly.
My wife and Kevin's wife and my niece, they kind of take care of the office duties, and my cousin Kerry, he actually manages our packing facility for us. T&K Farms, we employ about 16 people, not counting our crews that are in the field. The crews that are in the field, they would probably add another 30 people. So we'll have up to 50 people on the farm, depending on what we're doing at that time. Where we spend, whether it's through wages and chemicals, fertilizers, fuel, everything that we spend on the farm, we're probably looking at a bill in excess of $3 million. All that is spent locally, so it all goes back into the economy in this area. On our packing shed side, we employ up to 50 people during the winter months. Some of those people that we employ are people that come off of T&K Farms, so that when the farm slows down, well, then we're able to supply a year-round job for the people that want to move to the shed during the winter time, and then in the spring when the shed is slowing down, well, then they come back out on the farm. Allendale Produce probably requires payroll of about $2 million with payroll and local expenses in this area. Farming has become so specialized and so expensive that it's hard for somebody young that's interested in farming to get the ground and get the equipment and just start farming on their own. You see it once in a while happening, but you don't see it a lot. Most of the farms nowadays are taken over by a member of the family, like you say, and they carry on from there.
Most farmers like to carry one crop that they always call their money crop. A lot of them in this area, that would be sugar beets. What would you guys say it would be for you guys?
Oh, if we hit a good onion year, the onion is definitely our money crop for us. Beets are consistent. They have been in the past. As historically, we've been growing up. Beets, my father always said beets used to pay the bills. With the depressed market sugar right now, they're not quite as good, but hey, we expect it to come back one day. Every day it's different. You never know what's going to happen. You don't have a commute. You just come out here and put the guys to work, and I love the guys that I'm working with, and it's just a great life. It's a greater life for a family. While my kids were growing up, I got to work with my kids on an everyday basis. You get to know your kids real well. You sit there and talk to them, and it's just an enjoyable job.
As you get older, you realize just how fortunate you really are to be here and be in this position. I guess every morning that you wake up, you kind of thank your lucky stars that you're able to do this.